Welcome to Firematic 12 1983 Let's Play series. Alright, I've done a couple of these, but I haven't really broadcasted them or YouTubed them or anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and just start from the very beginning, because I know y'all have seen hundreds of people do these. I know DJ Goham has done some, Dagwin, Mr. Sealy P. Those are clutch simulations. Those are some of the top guys given, for them guys. So this is what we start out with. All right, we start out with the favorite here, 511C turbo shift. We got an Amazon seeder, driller as you call it. You got a weight. This is just your basic stuff. Then you got that's pretty much a Fiat 1300D. You got your trailer back there. I made a video earlier and I had no audio and I had to go in and fix it. So I am playing off of the PlayStation 4. This building right here has no meaning whatsoever in the game. It's just here for looks. You can park your truck in here, probably, if it was big enough. I don't know. Like, you can't go in any of the rooms, or you can't even go up the stairs correctly. There's no meaning of this building. It is just there for looks. I mean, you could probably use that ladder and get up on top of the roof, but who really wants to do that? Also, here's your combine with your header. You got a New Holland TX32. Here you have a field that's already been, harvested. You're gonna have looks like a Fent, or no, a favorite 511C again. Turbo shift. Let's just go ahead and get in that one. Let's go ahead and hook stuff up here. And we're going to start up. We're just going to hire a person to do this. I know starting out is probably not best to hire somebody, but I'm just going to hire them to do just to cultivate this field. I'm going to try to make this as realistic as possible. I know there's cheats out here that you can use, but I'm going to completely harvest this field without having to hire somebody and etc. things like that. This is going to be my first Let's Play. I'm not new to Farming Simulator. I did play 15, FS15, FS17, but I didn't really get in depth in those. I really didn't play those that much. So let's start harvesting this field. I'm going to disable the straw swath because I really don't need that right now. And even though this is my first Let's Play, y'all let me know how the audio is and the voice feedback is, things like that. If it's loud, too loud, let me know and I can go in and adjust some settings and go from there. Matter of fact, I'm going to hire him just for real quick, and I'm going to go into my start menu here, and I'm just going to go and go from there real quick, and just give you like an overview of what goes on from what I have so far, beginning with. This is your main menu here. This is your start menu. This is everything that is actually what you start out with. This is it. That's all the crops on the field. You have 33 fields total, I believe. Yes, 33 fields. 33 fields total. Okay, so this is just your map or your overview, things like that. Okay, so here's your price. This is everything in the game that is pretty much going to be what you can sell and things like that, including sawmill, the spinnery. Um, right now, you really don't see the BGA plant unless you physically buy it. You know, I've seen Mr. Sealy P and Dagwin and DJ Goham. I know I keep referring to those guys, but they really who inspired me to actually start YouTubing. I know this is, like I said, this is my first video, but those four individuals there, they just really got me into doing this, and I watch them on a regular basis. So it's like, say, here's your prices. You start out with a little bit of each, between 150,000 to 8,500 in corn is what you start out with. Okay, here's going to be your vehicle overview of everything that you start out with on what I have. So this is going to be how many days you have the equipment, how old it is. This is going to be the hours running here in this one. And here's this next one with the wrench on it is going to be what your repair is. While I'm getting on this, let's go over here to the game settings. Okay, on the dirt, normal, slow, and fast. Okay, so if you turn it on fast, it's going to get your wrench bar here, where the green is above your speedometer. That is going to move down quicker if you have it on fast. Slow is going to be slow wear and tear. And it won't, you know, the more dirt you have on it, like I have it on, what did I have it on right now? I have it on fast. So dirt is going to accumulate on my combine and my tractor that's actually cultivating over there quicker. Okay, so if I turn it on normal, it's going to do normal everyday wear and tear. So I'm going to keep it on normal and my economic difficulty on normal also. But what I am going to do is I'm going to turn off my automatic start engine, because when you get into a vehicle, it's not automatically going to be on. And I'm going to turn fuel usage on to default. And everything else is buying refuel, seed, fertilizers, slurry, and manure. I'm going to leave plant growth on fast, because as I was playing in my other, you know, not a let's play, just my, you know, my other one, it takes quite a bit, a few days for your crops to actually grow, etc. You'd have to speed times up to 120 and things like that. I'm going to turn plant withering off. I'm going to keep crop destruction on. I actually am going to turn on periodic plow. And I'm going to keep lime required on. I'm going to turn off weeds. Even though I said I'm going to keep this as realistic as possible, weeds are not for me. I'm not a weed guy. So like I said, I'm going to not hire this guy right now, and I'm just going to do this on my own, like I said. So I'm just going to turn on my cruise control. You actually have, you know, cruise control on this. And by the way, guys, I know we're 10 minutes into this thing, fixing to go into 11 minutes into this thing. I'm only doing a 30-minute clip, so I'm not doing an hour-long clip. I'm just trying to keep these short and sweet. And I will be doing some things off camera. So I won't be live streaming every day. I don't have a set schedule yet to live streaming. I'm not that in depth into it yet, but I will be. I just want to get your guys' feedback on, you know, how you like the game so far since it's been out for X amount of days, X amount of months, things like that. So we'll just go from there. I mean, and I really wished I knew how to get this broadcasting on air stuff completely off there. Maybe I missed something in my settings. Maybe I just need to go back and look. and see what I missed. And I'll do all that off camera, because you know that's going to be boring to you guys. Me going into my settings, seeing what I missed, etc., things like that. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to try to be as realistic as possible. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy this because, like, look at all the dust and, you know, things like that. I wish, like, the inside of your cab would actually get a little dirty, etc., things like that. I don't know if my cultivator is done over there. I'll have to check that out here in a minute when I make that loop around to the backside. Um, like I said, I'm only doing a 30-minute series today, and I do believe that I have to, I don't know, I'm used to go doing the farm manager, and you already have an equipment and things like that, so I'm starting out from scratch. Zero, nothing. So that's gonna be, that's new to me, and I don't know, this is what I'm expecting. Right here, you know, I mean, looks like he's not done yet. He might be on his last leg over there, or his last row to cultivate. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll just, I don't know what I'll plant next over there. But I did see that there is a new map coming out. Um, I seen on another YouTuber's profile, actually not profile, his actual page, he was playing, I was watching him earlier, that it came out. But I just don't know when it's coming out. I don't know if it's, I know it's on console, and I believe it's also on not PlayStation, but PC. So, but he was playing it on console, so I don't know. So, not too for sure. So I'm going to, actually, I'm gonna hire some. Go get the tractor that has the cultivator on it. Actually, the tractor that has the trailer on it, so I can actually empty my harvester. So since I have crop destruction on, I'm gonna have to wait till he comes back. Actually, I'm gonna have to go down to the other end and wait till he comes back this way, so I can actually have him pipe out. So I won't destroy any crops. And I just, okay, so when I push the gas there, you see you got the gas pedal and things like that. Everything is really animated in here. I wish that, like, if you can rate when you, oh, well, ladies and gents, the harvester is not gonna make it. I didn't realize I was already at 80%, so I'm gonna have to just get out myself. And that's really loud. I gotta turn that down. That's really loud. So I'm gonna have to turn down. Let's turn down the volume master to 50%. That's a little better. Well, okay, that's better there. So I'm gonna have to jump into him. Gonna have to dismiss my work. Have to fire my worker already because he don't know what he's doing. So I'm going to have to kind of maneuver around a little bit here so I can actually I've already piped out because the worker had already done it for me. I mean, it's animated. Look at that. That really looks like, you know, Smacks. You know, the cereal Smacks. That's exactly what that looks like. Even though it's wheat, that's what it looks like. So yeah, even though this is my first one, I'm gonna get used to talking more and going through Let's Play and going from there. And yeah. And I'm going to gradually expand my fleet of vehicles. You know, I'm not going to have 3 harvesters running around or, you know, things like that. You never know, I might. Um, I, I think my next thing I'm going to do in this little small field right here to my right that I'm looking at, I think I'm going to do corn in that one. But that would mean that I would have to purchase a corn header. And I just think I ran into, no, I didn't. It means I would have to purchase a corn header. And I have to see how much they are because I don't want to ruin it. Like, I don't want to blow all my money and have to get a loan because right now I don't have a loan at all. So right now I don't have a loan, which is good. So the only thing I'm paying for right now is like my property tax, and if I hire somebody, that'll be it. And I will be doing some contracts. We'll get into looking into that right after I put this guy back in business here. After I hire somebody, I'm gonna hire old Nathan Holmes here. I'm gonna hire this guy. Well, I overshot. Well, I overshot again. So I don't. I kind of like being a perfectionist here. I like OCD about certain things. Like that would have bothered me because I left a strip there. So I hear my dog barking outside. She's being herself. So let's just jump out here. See. Look, that's gonna bother me because even though I fixed it back there and I hired the worker, it still went to the left just a little bit, and I'll have to come back and fix it. So he's almost done. So let's run over here and get the other tractor that has the seeder on it and see what we can seed. I'm thinking I'm going to do oats because I was actually doing a test on this. And oats seems to be like when you harvest it, it doesn't, there's not a whole lot, like you can compact more in your harvester. And that's a good thing. So here's going to be your oats. Now I'm gonna verify this. I'm gonna look and make sure. I go into my commodity page here and make sure that that's what this is, because I don't want to. And I wish that it said like right here, hey, this is oats. etc., things like that. Because what if you're new to the game and you don't understand that? But who knows, right? I do believe that's oats, but you can go. Where is it at? Here's your contract page. You have a harvesting on field 29. I don't care if it's $50,000. I will not be doing field 3 because so I'm gonna show you where that field is. That field is way up here near the sawmill, and in my multiplayer that I had, it it's ridiculous, guys. Like it is. It's the worst thing that you could possibly do. I mean, because you had to bale the hay. Actually, you had to cut the hay, bale the hay, and then you had to wrap it, and then bring it all the way to the barn. So, and there's more than 16 bales on there. Here we go. So, I was doing canola. So, the very last one is the very last one on the right here. That is going to be oats. So this, what I have marked down here, is actually canola. This is oats, guys. So we're going to hire this guy. We're going to go back to my combine. Because I don't want him. I don't know what he's doing. Like, I don't, like, look at this. Like, this guy's a moron. Like, what is this guy doing? Like, does he not know how to run a combine? I mean, my 5-year-old can do this better than him. But anyway, like, so I'm only doing 30 minutes a day, guys. Um, so when I'm at the 30 minutes is what I'm gonna do. It's probably gonna shut down. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to save, and then I'm just gonna go to another one, not a back to back, but I'm just gonna go to another um, Felsburn or Ravenport, and just continue to play from there. But because I want to continue this series with my viewers, if and when I get any, because like I said, I'm just now starting, and I hope people will watch my page and watch my YouTube because I want to get up in there, and I want, I don't want to just be that individual that has 2 or 3. I want this thing to go viral. So I know they have like horses and cows and sheep and pigs. Um, the horses take quite a bit of time to do. Um, so they're really not that big of a pain in the butt. But if you have 10 or more, you have to ride those for 5 minutes a day to get them to their perspective of uh, being 100%. So if you have 40 or more and, a horse paddock, that's going to be a lot of time consuming. So, so 5 minutes, that's a few hours, give or take. That's not just in game time. That's like, it's a hot minute. Let's see here. that's 40 times 5, that's 200. So that's like, give or take, 2 hours. Depends if you actually take from like 5 minutes on the dot and go. I'm just going to scroll over to see what's going on with my tractors over here. And see, I know I said I'm going to make it as realistic as possible, but I'm just going to jump from tractor to tractor for the time being. So, you see, guys, how I was saying earlier about the wrench and the dirt accumulating quicker? Look at my wrench bar down here. Look at my green little bar. Look, it's already down a little bit. So if you go back to, say, see how this tractor is right here? I haven't driven it that much. And if you look at, well, you can't, let's get on something. Let's get on silver here if I can. Or the black would be fine. So you see the wrench bar right there, how it's still at the very top. And I haven't driven this tractor very much. And you look at your combine here, how it is actually down a little bit. And your tractor that I was actually cultivating with. If you go in and you adjust the dirt setting, even though it says the machinery will become dirty or dirtier, the speed of it of coming dirty, how much mud will get on it. If you put it on slow, your bar right here will go down slower. You'll have a less repair cost of your vehicle. And I know in FS19 at midnight, when it struck midnight, you would have a repair cost and all that. But that's all fine and dandy. Well, I'm going to go ahead and probably let this seed up one more and go from there. I'm going to hop back to my combine and go in it. And go from there. So guys, I enjoyed today's Let's Play. Just let me know what you guys think. We'll be on in the next day or so to go from there, and we will continue this next time for episode number 2. I enjoyed it, and this is Fire Medic 12, 1983. Let me know what you think, guys. Thank you.